Body Shop. Sponsored the video on ICI.
A little dance party. Hey! Centerville. Hey, Centerville. This is the Hey Centerville show. Hey, Centerville. Hey. Centerville
Hey,
show.
Didn't prepare you for
Hey, Centerville. This is the Hey Centerville show. And I'm pretty excited. Are you pretty excited about sitting at the table here?
I'm pretty excited.
Not only the mayor, Jim Sr., but Nancy Bennet. Thank you so much for being here today.
You're welcome.
On the show. And if you get a bad rep for it, just let me know. And I'll see what I can do.
You'll fix it.
I'll fix it. I'll fix it. We have big news, Centerville. I paid my ticket, Jim.
Good for you.
This is big news, big news. So
Big news.
The day before it was due. Now, I didn't get a discount.
Hey,
Didn't get a day early.
You're lucky it didn't cost you 10% more.
For being a day early.
No, you can't bring it yet. Responsible.
I'm having a really good day. You know what else I did today?
Okay, what?
I saved $30 a month by going over to Jeff at Hawk Insurance and redoing my auto insurance with him instead of doing Progressive Direct.
Jeff who? This Jeff?
No, that would be Jeff, boy, I can't pronounce his last name, and I'm sorry, Jeff, it's like Cumulatiki? God, boy, I really butchered that, Jeff, I'm so sorry. But, you know, you'd be amazed that, you know, usually if you do the Progressive Direct, you would think you're going to get the best deal. You think you're going to pay more going to an agent. He saved me almost $30 a month. So I saved money today, and I paid my ticket. So I'm having a great day. Jeff, what is going on? What is...
It's pink out night.
It is pink out night, and I am really excited. And you're going to hate me, because I was going to come to a Bob meeting tonight. I was finally going to make a Bob meeting, but I can't miss pink out at the school.
We might survive without you.
Okay. Since you have all this time and done so many great things, I'm pretty sure you guys are good. But I am going to make one soon. I just...
You should. And
I
bring
can't...
a camera. And,
I'm gonna get some people to say a couple things. Yeah.
Mike
Have some
Thomas
fun.
is a real driver, and so is this one.
Yep.
Natural leader.
Oh, I know. Nancy, we talk about you every week. I bet you don't even watch the show.
I have.
Oh, you have
not
watched the show?
every week.
Oh, but not every week.
What is this, the 15th?
This is episode 15.
Wow.
Episode 15. And we're going to actually start having some people on, so Jim...
You mean real people, not the mayor?
Yeah, exactly. But he's still going to sit there, so you still have to, yeah.
I might not.
You still have to bask in his beauty.
Oh, God.
Have to is maybe not the right term.
Nancy,
it's
did you...
That's right.
Did you know about how famous...
Jim has told me a couple times, but I don't know the whole story. Maybe we should ask her about it.
Yeah.
Well, I think a lot of people in Centerville already know that you're a pretty amazing artist. That's...
Well, thank you.
I mean, I think so, anyway.
Thanks.
But what I did not know...
Three others would think so, too.
what I did not know, that Jim had told me that I was unaware of, is that you did some work for Michael Jackson?
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. And
Michael Jackson.
Tell us about that.
Michael Jackson. In 1993, I got a contract with, at the time it was a Mount Pleasant business that restored trains.
Okay.
And they got the contract with Michael to restore his amusement park train. It was a narrow gauge, which is a 30-inch wheelbase. Had a locomotive, a tender, and 2 passenger cars. And they restored it, and then as they got each piece done, I did the graphics and the Goldie on it.
Oh, cool. Did it take a long time?
I started in August, and we shipped the train to California in December.
So it's...
But they had worked, that's just the part I did. They had worked on the train for probably about a year before I started.
Wow.
Because they bought, the amusement park train came from New Jersey, from the actual amusement park.
Okay.
And they bought that train and then restored it and made it fit Michael Jackson's, what he wanted.
Wow.
So it was cool.
And that was part of that's part of the Neverland that he had, or is that what it's called?
Yeah, Neverland Ranch or something like that.
Neverland Valley.
Awesome.
So
awesome.
The locomotive was really awesome. The cab of locomotive that's made of wood, just the cab part, was imported teak from
Honduras.
And and they had another craftsman similar to me, he was from Mount Pleasant, he did all that woodwork by hand.
Wow.
On the cab, and it was pretty amazing. They had cast brass little emblems of the little boy in the moon, which was Michael's logo for the train.
Okay.
And each little cast brass logo went on the side of each passenger seat. So it really was extensive, not just the work I did on it, but
Right, but like the whole project was.
the whole project was amazing. And the guys at the machine shop where I worked, they were super craftsmen. They did the machining, and sometimes they would do it by hand. For instance, they bought the brass sheeting, and then they rolled it to make the brass domes that went on the front of the locomotive. It was
Wow.
pretty way cool.
What kind of money did he spend on that? Like,
I don't really
you don't even
know.
wanna.
No,
Imagine.
I have no idea. At the time, though, when we were working on it, of course, he had a contract with Sony. And so they brought in the sound system for the train, because it was, of course, going to play his music on it. Wow.
Really? Like they
Yeah.
put him.
Yeah, they put, the sound system for that train probably costs more than most people's houses.
Now,
It
is
is
it
crazy.
the train itself with you said a 30-inch wheelbase? So it was for kind of for kids, right? Like a small.
No. Each passenger car held 50 adults.
So this is a train.
I'm sorry,
train.
I didn't
Train.
have the idea that it was.
No, it's a train. A full-size locomotive
Okay.
tracks are 36 inches.
Oh,
And this is
okay.
just 30 inches, which just means it runs on a narrower track.
Little narrower track.
And at the time they did, it was a steam locomotive, but they put all new fittings on it, and at the time it was state-of-the-art, so that they just flipped the switch and cranked the steam up.
Wow.
At the time it was state-of-the-art, steam
Wow.
locomotive. So these guys that did that also had to go to California to show them how to run the train and how to do that.
Now, did you guys have tracks up there where you could test it and stuff too? Were they testing it in Iowa?
Yeah,
On
it's at the Mount Pleasant, where they hold old threshers.
Yeah,
every year.
I've heard.
Well, next to it was called Shop Services, and they're no longer in business. But they made trains, and made train parts and fixed trains, and so they used the tracks.
Right.
That was part of their
Wow.
contract, is they had all those tracks there to use for the old threshers, and then that's adjacent to that was where all those old threshers, trains and locomotives are kept, and it's pretty cool. That's a pretty amazing little
That is
venture
pretty
over there.
awesome.
It's like a real hole. I mean, we're talking a
A
train.
train. A train,
It was
train,
a train.
train.
Like, when you started, that's what I was thinking. Because when you said the Sony sound system, I'm thinking,
Sorry for the
For-
misinformation.
well, you didn't give me misinformation because I don't think you actually specifically said that. It's just because when you think the Neverland, the amusement park, you might you kind of think,
Something kind of like the train that they have at Adventureland, maybe
Yeah.
is what you had in
Mhm.
mind.
yeah,
But this one
It's
has
a train
it's
train.
an actual train.
It's a train.
And it goes all the way around. I mean,
It went all the way
it
around.
went all the way around Neverland,
Right.
the ranch, and took tours of things. It actually, none of us got to go to the ranch except for the people who had to teach them how to run it.
Right. So you didn't get to
No, I
Go-
didn't personally,
go
but some of the
get-
people I
yeah.
worked with got to meet my.
go meet them and
Mhm.
teach them how to run it.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was pretty cool.
Very
That's
cool.
cool, very cool.
Wow, dude. What do you got going on with Bob right now? You want to give us a minute?
Oh, sure.
Give us a minute of Bob stuff.
Sure. We have a lot of things that we may be working on this year. One of them is a Girl Scout cabin. We're going to continue to work on the VFW. We're going to look at doing some more cleanup projects, some property cleanups, and we're going to focus a little bit, if possible, on 2 and 5 and keep cleaning up down that corridor, doing what we can.
Are you gonna paint something out there?
Oh, yeah. On the 2 and 5, at the corner of 2 and 5, there's the gas station that's next to Ragona's.
Right, that's empty, or is it?
Northeast corner.
Northeast corner. Well, I think he
Pretty much.
rents it, doesn't he?
Yeah, Laguna himself rents it, and I think he stores stuff in there, but other than
He
that.
Right.
uses it.
Right.
And so we are along that retaining wall on the north side of it. It's all been repainted. It's very nice. And our intention is to repaint there used to be an old banner that hung well, by the current museum and faced the square, and it said something like,
World's largest square.
with an arrow. And it's world's largest town square or something like
Right.
that. And we're thinking about recreating that with the arrow and having it,
As a
Point.
mural.
this way. And
Up
we're
towards
thinking
the
about
square.
recreating it as a mural on that wall.
Very good.
Because ever since I moved here, I've never seen it. But people have always said, we need to do, that was cool, we need to recreate that.
Seems like I've
Yeah.
seen a picture of it. I'll see if I can't
There must-
stir up that picture. for
There
you.
must be. And
And I-
ask Lisa. If,
Yeah, I
mean,
think she has one, and I think that's where I've seen it.
probably at the museum.
I'll bet you're right, and I'll bet the Iowegian has one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But anyway, that's our intention, and we'll do that with volunteers.
Cool. And remember, Tuesday nights, anyone is welcome to come out to a Bob meeting.
7:30 tonight, here.
7:30
right
tonight,
here,
right here,
this
City
very
Hall.
spot.
And this show usually doesn't come out till about Wednesday by the time we get it online, but
I see.
just mark your calendar for Tuesday
The
nights.
next Tuesday,
And-
every Tuesday.
Yeah. And,
Yeah, almost. We
and-
didn't have one on Christmas and we didn't have one on New Year's. Other than
no,
that,
but I'll tell you
party
what, the
is-
Bob Christmas party was pretty happening. That was, thank you very much for inviting me because
You're welcome.
I was,
A lot of ladies did a lot of hard work on that. They did a good job.
well, there was some very good food there
Good food,
and great
yeah.
conversation and nice people, so pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
A few more things before we go. First, Jim, do you have anything that you need to get out to the community? Well,
No, things are getting better at the city.
yes,
Just better and better.
everything's better and better, huh?
Yeah.
Better.
My life gets better every day.
We're the city that thought they could, and we will.
Yep. Very, very, very true. Okay, a couple of things. If you're wondering, yes, I am wearing my Fatal Addiction shirt. If you have not heard of Fatal Addiction, these guys are from Oskaloosa, and they are so rock solid, you have no idea. So Facebook them, check them out, because they are awesome. They're opening for Candlebox in June up at Woolies in Des Moines, June 13th, 8 o'clock. So that's going to be a big show. Now, they've also opened up for a lot of other big bands. I'm looking for this band probably... I'm not looking, but everybody is probably watching right now knowing that a label's going to pick them up. So pretty cool to be a Southern Iowa band and be that good. I mean, they are good. Good. So I just wanted to say that about my shirt. New sponsors, we want to thank so much Flower Teak and R&M Home Furnishings, both signing on, and they're actually already listed on ICI, but their sponsorship starts in February.
Where
so
is
they're
R&M? I have never heard.
right next door to Flower Teak.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Maggie Johnson and
Okay.
why can
Flower
I
Teak's
not
on the
remember?
east side of the square.
Yep, they're right next door to it.
Great.
And Randy, they own Johnson's Moving,
Oh, okay.
and they have a little used
Furniture.
and new furniture store right next to Flower Teak.
Very good. Makes sense.
So
They're our neighbors.
thank you.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
yes. So
right.
thank you very much for becoming new sponsors, and everybody, make sure you get over to their Facebook pages and give them a like if you haven't yet, and help them out. I know there's a lot of great pre-ordering deals for flowers for Valentine's Day. And I know for Flower Teak, and then I know Maggie's got some pretty cool new and used things in the shop over there too. So you might want to get in there if you're looking for any odd or end furnishing wise. Wrestling videos are on the website, so there's a few up there, not a lot, but some from the Invitational. The Fairfield basketball game is up now as well, and we'll be at Pink Out tonight, and I think that's it. Next week we have Joyce Bieber to talk about Freedom Rock. So
Woo! She's good.
we will see everyone next week on the Hey
Centerville.
Show. Yeah. See you later, Centerville. Woo!
People always